Hey guys, Doug Walker here. I'm here to tell you about the cons I'm going to, and I actually have a funny brony story to tell you. But first you have to hear what the cons are. I apologize for getting this one to you so late. I've just been very busy and I keep saying I'm gonna make this video, but whatever. I'm gonna be at Anime Revolution, which is in Canada, again. It's in Vancouver. It's from August 17th to the 19th. Here's the website to check out for that. I'm going to be there again, so if you missed me at the last convention in Canada, I'll be there. Noah's going to be there again. If you missed him at the last convention in Canada, he'll be there, so you can see us both. So that is one convention. The other one is MatsuriCon, which I've been to before. That is in Columbus, Ohio, and that is from August 24th to the 26th. Here's the information for that. Go check it out, see if you can get registered. And the last one is RamenCon. I love the name of that. I think of ramen soup, which is disgusting now, but in college it was heaven. And that is in Indiana, and that is from September 21st to September 23rd. So go check those out, see if you can show up to any of those and want to say hi, see old friends, all that good stuff. Okay, so now my funny brony story, and this is actually not really necessarily making fun of the bronies, so don't be like, this is actually sort of a thank you to the bronies. I'll explain how. Okay, so the last time I traveled to Canada for the last con, I didn't have my passport. I actually lost it. If you know me, that drives me nuts. Like my little OCD or whatever just goes crazy because like that's a really important thing and it's gone, and I was not happy. So I call them up and I say, look, I don't know, is this still doable? Because I never traveled without my passport before, and I really freak out when I don't, I don't want to lie or anything like that. And they say, it should be fine, just bring all your ID, everything, it should be okay. Getting in is actually pretty easy, getting out is the hard part, but it should be okay. And I really didn't want to miss this con. This is like, a lot of my producers were there. This is Canada. I've been there before at this con. It was a lot of fun. James Rolfe was there. It'd be the first con we were at, so I really didn't want to miss it. So we drive over, and it's fine. The first one, I show them all the ID, my birth certificate and stuff. Get in, fine, no problem. Getting back, guy says, straight-looking guy says, passport. And I say, I do not have my passport. It was lost. I'm going to report it as soon as I get back. But I have all these other forms of ID. I have my driver's license, my state ID, my old Navy ID, not the store. I was a Navy brat. College ID, my birth certificate, more stuff than actually you need to get a passport. So, I give him all this stuff, and he's looking at it, and he's giving me this look, and, and he asks the driver, says, what do you do for a living? She's like, oh, I'm a molecular biologist, which, of course, doesn't sound suspicious at all. And so where were you going? And I said, oh, we were going to a convention, like a comic book convention. She says, molecular biologist like comic books, huh? And she's like, yeah. And looks at me and says, what do you do? And I said, oh, I'm an online producer, which, of course, doesn't sound suspicious to either. And, I say, I make the funny stuff that, she enjoys and goes to cons for and stuff. And he says, oh, so you're a funny man, huh? I was like, yeah. You went to this con to perform? And I was like, yeah. Tell me something funny. And it's like do or die here. If I don't make this guy laugh, like, he's not gonna let me back into the USA, pretty much. So my mind just goes blank. I can't think of anything. I'm just thinking, what's the strangest thing I can think of that he would have to believe is true? I couldn't possibly make it up. So I just said, do you know what a brony is? He goes, no. And I just went off. I was just like, okay, well, the show My Little Pony has come back into resurgence. You know the show from the 80s? Yeah, it's back. But here's the strange thing. It's actually a huge hit. But the really even stranger thing is, it's not a big hit with little girls. It's not even a big hit with little boys. It's a big hit with 20 to 30-year-old men who really, for some reason, really like the show. And they like the writing, and they think it's a good story and characters and stuff like that. And they call themselves bronies. And once you say that you're a brony, they say, welcome to the herd. And they invite you in and stuff like that. And they start this big big movement called the Movement of the Bronies, saying don't discriminate against us because we like a show that's apparently more feminine. But of course, nobody cares. Nobody cares if you like, you know, My Little Pony. You can like whatever you want. I mean, nobody, but they put out this big thing saying that, you know, we are bronies and we are proud, and they wear shirts saying welcome to the herd, and they wear hats that say brony and proud and so on and so forth. And I'm going on and on and on about this. I see the guy, just with my information, slowly backing away as I'm going on and on and on about this, and he's, you know, he's putting the stamps out, just during smile as I'm talking and talking, and hands me the stuff, and I'm still going. I'm just talking about bronies and what a strange phenomenon it is, and he finally just says, okay, I believe you. Nobody could make that up. Go. So, thanks to bronies, I got back into the U.S. So just a special shout out to you guys, because I would possibly still be stuck in Canada if I didn't think of the brony story. So, like I said, nothing huge, but just kind of funny. I thought I'd just share it with you guys because I know My Little Pony's like a real hot thing right now. So, yeah, that's about it. You got the cons, you heard my brony story, and I shall hopefully see you in Canada or one of the other places. Take care.